if it satisfies the following conditions. S only contains the letters A, B, and C. S does not contain any of A, B, 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 or C, C, C as a substring. S contains at most A occurrences of the letter A, and so on. Okay. Given three integers, A, B, and C, return the longest possible happy string. If there are multiple longest happy strings, given three integers, A, B, and C, return the longest. So I thought I was going to be checking for a happy string, but no. Okay, given three integers, A, B, and C, return the longest possible happy string. If there are multiple longest happy strings, return any of them. If there is no such string, return the empty string. Interesting. So right off the bat, my thought is just go through it and like you have a count of digits. Well, you have the count of all the letters, and you try to eliminate perhaps the one with the most remaining appearances that doesn't result in three A's or in three of the same letter. It does bolden at most, but I think you had to, it's the longest one, so we would never want to do less than that. Actually, no, you could do less. So would that work? Is there a way that we could make that not work? Like if you have 7 A's, 1 B, and 1 C, you could go A, I can't do another A, so I'll do B. Then we try, A is still the most, we do A, I can't do any more A's, I'll do C, then we do A. So that's my thought right off the bat. Let's start by making an array, because instead of a string, we'll just do this. We'll do happy string array, and we'll initialize all the values inside. I don't know if this is any faster. We'll do empty string for blank in range A plus B plus C. Okay, so now we have, and then at the very end, we'll say return join happy string array. So, is there a way that this doesn't work? Is there a way that, like, this is kind of a greedy algorithm. In every sub-process, we're trying to solve let's see, for every sub-process, we're taking down the one with the most. Because we want to get rid of those letters. But is there any reason why that wouldn't work all the time? Okay, so what if we say, like, while A is greater than 0, or B is greater than 0, or C is greater than 0. Okay, now what we want to do, that's my thought, is add let's see. We'll say add letter with highest count that doesn't cause triplet. Okay, so we'll steal that. What if we make a dictionary, we'll say letter counts, and that's going to equal A is going to be A, B is going to be B, and C is going to be C. And the reason why I like this is because this way we can get whatever value is the most. Like, so this will, the items will, so we have the keys and the items, and we use the items to get whatever letter is the most, and then we just grab the key associated with that. Unfortunately, we can't do the key be the value and then the item is the letter, even though that would be easier to access because then we can have two keys of the same value. So while letter counts okay, awesome. Okay, so now we'll get the Okay, so this will give us a bunch of tuples. And those tuples... Okay, makes sense. It'll be a bunch of tuples sorted by their second value. Okay, so... we're going to say... Okay, so we sort it... Okay, so we want to make sure previous two letters are not the next letter. If we need to make sure there are two previous letters. Maybe we just change this to be an index for loop. If next letter, and here's the thing, I guess, we don't have to worry about, because we can do a negative index, and we know that we're going through it left to right. If we do a negative index, we'll get one of the last letters, and if we get one of the last letters, then if we get one of the last letters, then it'll just be an empty string due to this. So we don't have to worry about making sure it exists. It exists, and it won't match the letter. The one consideration we have to make is, what if it's only 2? Because if it's only 2, then this loop will cause us to loop back over characters that already exist. So we can just say if next letter equals happy string array I minus 1, and it equals I minus 2, then that means we want to say, actually, we want this to be a NAND gate, not this and this. Okay. So we want to make sure that the next letter is not the next value, well, the prior two values in the array. If that's true, then happy string array I equals next letter. Elif. So if that is true, then that means we want the second letter. How will we get We'll say top count is, I'm sorry, I'm really losing myself. How about we just call it gold, silver, and bronze? That'd be cute. Okay, so this will return, so this is sorting the dictionary into a bunch of tuples sorted by the value. So whatever is the most is the next one up. And ties shouldn't matter, because if you have equal number of A and B's, you could just go A, B, A, B, A, B. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about optimizing your route from there, at least in my current understanding. So gold, if not gold equals happy string array 1, and gold does not, and then it equals gold. Otherwise, we also need to make sure, we need to add a second condition here, because it's possible that the other two letters have run out. So we need to make sure that silver actually it'd be gold 0. We need to make sure that silver 1, the count of letters, the second most letters, is greater than 0, and that and if none of these are true, then that means that we just had to return that work. What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Wrong answer. Really? How is that messed up? Oh, because I need to set it reversed. Reverse? Oh, wait, we never actually adjust the values. That's right. So then we are going to adjust the letter counts. So let's say letter counts, gold 0. I feel like this is going to end up being really slow. I feel like there's some bug happening with LeetCode right now. Because this doesn't read to me as something that should work that fast. But then again, because I'm sorting this thing every single time. Okay, but I'm happy with that. It's relatively clean. So we have an array instead of a string. I wonder if, like, could we try to make it while, I don't know, for I in range 5,000, print hello. Okay, so the time does work. Am I just being that efficient? I'm so confused. Yeah, this guy uses a heap. My thing shouldn't be any. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to be good. But I mean, that makes sense to me.